currently stood in a rice field in the middle of some modified tractor racing. What am I doing with my life? Coming up on Walker.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. I'm waking up. I'm feeling my bones. Enough to make my system full. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. I'm radioactive. Radioactive.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to a YouTube channel that's surprisingly still growing even though I wear a woman's bucket hat. Now, for those of you into ASMR engine noises, literally deafening, so I'll apologize if the sound isn't always 100%. Now, many of you would have watched another YouTube channel cover this, but it's now time for me to reintroduce you to the wonderful world of Thai modified rice tractor drag racing. It's a bit of a mouthful, but at least I didn't call anyone rednecks.
I watched this other video about this, and he keeps calling everyone rednecks. What's the redneck? I don't know.
I've come along here today with this handsome lad called Note, who is actually my gardener, pool cleaner, and lover. Haha, I'm only kidding. I don't have a garden. Now, as you can see, everyone is setting up, getting ready for a big day of drag racing along a flooded rice field, in hope to become the local champion, win the love and respect of everyone, some awesome trophies, and some amazing prizes, including this top-of-the-range fridge freezer combo, which I believe was one of the best-selling kitchen appliances in 1998. Now, I don't know about you, but I kinda got the feeling I was being stared at. I wasn't sure if it was my white face, ginger hair, colourful legs, woman's hat, or that I just happened to be wearing a mechanic's shirt from my past days of drag racing turbo speedboats. However, I love seeing the bright and colourful team shirts everyone was wearing. Just like the speedboat drag racing, it's a fun day out and everyone has their team colours to show support for their respected drivers. It's really awesome and great to see. We pressed on down the strip, but some much needed shade was required as it was burning hot today. So we went into this tent and without even noticing it was clearly a blue team, so we decided to get out of there as quick as possible before it all kicked off. Luckily, the tent next door we found a red team to chill with who, despite the language barrier, could clearly see that this weather was literally cooking a ginger, so they were super nice and gave us some drinks. Not only that, but they also subscribed to my channel, and what better way to say thank you for being my 4,000th YouTube subscriber than with this exclusive, because I only ordered one, Walker branded t-shirt. That is definitely going to end up as a rag for their tractor. Thank you to my latest Patreon Luca, who gets some behind the scenes clips, and all money donated goes to Cat, Dog and Thai Children's Foundations. Top job, guys. Before long, however, the commentary started, so with my superior powers of deduction, I believe this would mean the start of the races, so it was time to say goodbye to the lovely people of this red team and try to get as close to the water as I could without falling in. Right at the start of the racing line then, we'd found somewhat of a space we could stand in and get some semi-decent shots. However, well, come on, you know me by now. I might not be educational, funny, or even all that interesting at times, but I've never been afraid of going that extra mile, or in this case 30 yards, to try and improve the experience for you future subscribers watching at home. So of course I went in. My goals here were threefold: don't get run over, don't fall on my ass, and try not to let any of these, I have absolutely no idea what they are, get into any of the cuts from the missing toenails that I have. The last one was more of a prayer than anything. Either way, I'll shut up for a minute and play some music. I searched for the word redneck, and this was the top result.
Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. This picture of us here, it's just like a rearview mirror right before the crash. Man, I hate this old love song, but I'm the fool who turns it on like it can change the past. I'm not sinking in the whiskey, sipping on our history. It's a whole lot worse than that. Since you went away, I got one foot in the grave. Somewhere between the edge of being alive and feeling dead. Living like this makes dying less scary. Digging up bones, better left buried. Kicking them stones in love's cemetery.
I was in there for about an hour with the heat above and God knows what was underneath my feet, so by that point I needed to find some water and another coffee and go exploring. At least it was reassuring to know that I was the only foreigner to have ever done that ever.
I'm probably the only white guy here, other than all of those people over there. I suppose what's funny is that I'm the only white guy here. You know, I'm the only white guy to have ever done this in the history of Earth. Just Thai people and just me, only me.
If all of these other channels are making up stuff these days, why can't I? Frankly, at this point, I don't even think I was the only YouTuber there. If I find this channel, I'll link it down below. Now, from fiction to fact, at least there is one thing that we all know to be true. It doesn't matter what country you're from, all men around the world love engines. The power, the noise, the camshaft. So me and Note decided to give everybody what they want. We went to take a closer look at some of these souped up bad boys. Unfortunately, in the next segment, the audio wasn't that great, but here I was using my encyclopedic knowledge of engines to share some revolutionary information about these rice tractors using bespoke components. Precision machined to micron level tolerances, thereby optimizing the combustion dynamics and achieving an unprecedented power to rate ratio, whilst the recalibrated fuel delivery system and advanced ignition timing algorithms synchronize seamlessly to extract every iota of performance. But I guess you guys knew that.
For a little screwy knob, here's a big cable.
I'll admit I don't know much about shit, but what I do know is shit about much. I think everyone should bring something to this conversation, and what I should bring is silence. Even though I had a great view behind this person's hat, as you can see, everyone was sat there, and I wouldn't have a stupid walking channel if I didn't at least combine some walking with stupidity. Note spotted some people on the other side, and a plan was formed. It's really great going places with my long-term friend like Note. He's Thai-American, meaning he can speak perfect Thai to interact with these locals, and he's American, meaning I understand about 80% of whatever he's talking about. What the hell is aluminum? Weird. Either way, he sweet-talked these awesome guys into letting me get on this tractor so we could take a thumbnail.
Get a video and then I'll get a still.
Although I was pretty happy where I was, I couldn't help but want to get closer, so it was time to continue to walk around, see what else we could see.
To the river where the peace won't run dry. Gather round at the river where my soul comes to life and I come alive.
Rednecks, eh? Okay, this is dumb. Stood in the middle of a rice field just for YouTube. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh my god.
Initially I thought I could get some decent footage by being up even closer, but it was nothing much better than I had already, and even though Note was filming with a potato, his shots ended up being better than mine anyway. So I filmed one drag race and got out of the bloody way.
YouTubers doing stuff that TikTokers don't have the ball to do for over 20 years. Oh, my feet are burnt. My legs are burnt, my nose is burnt, and I think my hands are burnt. But what an absolutely awesome day out. Everyone's been super friendly again. Got bottles of water, tons of looks. Loads of nice people here.